students, welcome to Samveda E-class organized by DSERT Bangalore. Today we are discussing class 6 standard chapter 2 general science subject. So in the previous class I have already discussed about the components of food. So this is the second session of components of food chapter. So before starting this session I give some questions children based on the previous class. So fill in the blanks. Fish and eggs are the examples of dash proteins. Bread is rich in dash. Identify the source of food. Source A, source B. Think children. So whatever you have learned in the previous session, using that knowledge you have to solve these questions. So let us look into the answers. The first, egg and fish are the examples of proteins, that is animal proteins. Bread is rich in carbohydrates. And what is the first? A picture says it is a source of carbohydrates, and the second pictures it is a source of fats. In this session, what are the learning points you will be learning? We'll discuss. So in this session, children, you will learn about the functions of nutrients of food, the vitamins and minerals, roughage and water, balanced diet, deficiency diseases. These are the learning points today we will discuss in detail. Already in the previous class we have discussed about what are the constituents of food or what are the nutrients of food, and also how to test the nutrients present in the food items. Now we will see what is the function of the major constituents of food or major nutrients of food. First we will look into a function of carbohydrates. So the four primary functions of carbohydrates in the body are to provide energy to us, it stores the energy children, and build macromolecules, and spare proteins and fat for other uses. And glucose energy is stored as glycogen with a majority of it in the muscles and liver. So the main function of carbohydrates is providing energy to a body. So next you can see already you know the sources of carbohydrates. Next are functions of proteins. Proteins has many roles in your body children. So if you had intake of proteins continuously, so we have a lot of importance, or it plays a vital role in our body. It helps repair and build your body's tissue, allow metabolic reactions to take place and coordinates bodily functions, and in addition to providing your body with a structural framework, protein also maintain proper pH and fluid balance. Very important, and that is why the proteins are called as body building food. These are the major functions of proteins. The main function of protein is body building. So next we will look into function of fats. So as you know, the fats very important. It is being compared with the carbohydrates, which also gives energy as like carbohydrates. It is a dietary fats are essential to give your body energy and support cell growth. They also protect your organ and help your body warm children, and this fat helps your body absorb some nutrients and produce important hormones too. These hormones, the concept of hormones and the terms you will be learning in the higher classes. So your body definitely needs a fat, very important. All the nutrients which we have discussed, the carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and further which we are discussing vitamins and minerals, all the constituents of food is which is required to our body. Vitamins. So now this is a new constituent or the nutrients which we are studying in details. So what are vitamins children? So vitamins are chemical substances that help to maintain a healthy body. So as you know, when you compare with the carbohydrates, proteins and vitamins, we need a very less amount, but it is required to our body. These nutrients are required in very small quantities to maintain the growth and regular functioning of the body. Very important, as I told, vitamins we may required in a small quantities, but it is essential to our body. So there are about 13 vitamins in our body. Some of them vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. So, these are the vitamins which are required to our body. What is the function of vitamins? Let us discuss now. So, vitamins are very important as they protect our body in a various way. They also helps us to fight against the diseases. Vitamins keeps all the organs healthy. Some important vitamins, their sources and functions discuss now. The sources of vitamins. So, vitamins are of two kinds, children, the fat soluble vitamins and as well as the water soluble vitamins. What are fat soluble vitamins? Water soluble vitamins, we will look into it. Vitamins A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K are fat soluble vitamins. They can stored in the body, that is why they are called as a fat soluble vitamins. Like vitamin B and vitamin C are water soluble. So, they are called as a water soluble vitamins. Therefore, they cannot be stored for longer period in our body. That is why we have to intake the vitamin B and vitamin C. But vitamin A, D and K are called as fat soluble, which are stored temporarily in our body. So, understood children? Sources of vitamins, there are two kinds, fat soluble vitamins as well as water soluble vitamins. We will discuss in detail vitamin A. You can see the picture is the sources of vitamin A. So, what and all you are seeing? Milk, carrot, papaya, fruit and fish oil. Some natural sources of vitamin A is carrots, papaya, fish, oils, mango. What are the major functions of vitamin A, children? It promotes skeletal growth, normal tooth structure, healthy skin, eye and night vision. Very important. Vitamin A is required for your healthy eye vision. That is why you are supposed to have rich source of vitamin A food in your diet. Next, vitamin B, whole cereals, egg, meat, rice and milk. These are the sources of vitamin B. What is a major function of vitamin B? Let us see. For proper functioning of the nerves, muscles and digestive system. Next is vitamin C. You can see the sources of vitamin C, children, that is citrus fruits, berries, green and leafy vegetables, orange, tomatoes, cauliflower, then amla. So, whichever the fruits or the seeds which is having a taste of sour, so all these are rich in vitamin C. What is the major function of vitamin C? So, for your healthy teeth and gums, we need a vitamin C, and it also helps to fight against the disease causing organism, particularly it helps to fight disease like common cold. So, these are the main sources of vitamin C as well as function of vitamin C. Now, vitamin D. So, you can see what you are observing, children, in this picture. Yes, your guess is correct. So, it is a sun. What is a major source of vitamin D? Egg yolk, milk, exposure to the sun enables the body to make its own vitamin D. The sun is the ultimate source for the vitamin D, children. What is a major function of vitamin D? Helps to absorb calcium and phosphorus from food in order to make bones and teeth strong. To have a strong bones, we should have a vitamin D. So, whatever the calcium content food which we are taking should be absorbed, means you should have a vitamin D. So, vitamin D source is the sunlight. So, you have to expose yourself for sunlight at least half an hour to every day. So, expose yourself to the sunlight for the synthesis of vitamin D in the body. Children, to absorb calcium and phosphorus, you need the vitamin D, and vitamin D you won't get it in any other foods, only through a sunlight we get the vitamin D. So, you can see some pictures of children who are enjoying the sunlight, and the first pictures child is playing in the field and where sunlight is being absorbed to the body, and it is helps to growth of the child. And the second slide, enjoying with the sun. So always remember children, stop playing with the mobile and play with the sun, and you have to expose yourself to the sunlight for the synthesis of vitamin D in your body, which is a very important to your body. Now we will come with the vitamin E. Sources of vitamin E are pure egg, nuts, and major function of vitamin E are to keep the skin healthy, as well as it also helps in faster healing of damaged tissue. So this is a major function of vitamin E. The major source of vitamin E is pure eggs and nuts. If you want to healthy skin, you should have a vitamin E source of food. Vitamin K. So you can see some source of vitamin K, that is spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, and the major function of vitamin K is for clotting of blood during injuries. Remember children, if you do not have a vitamin K, some injuries happen, the blood will not stop. For the clotting of blood, we need a vitamin K. So next we will go with the minerals. So like vitamins, minerals are also required by the body with a very small quantities, but are essential for the proper functioning of the body. As I told, vitamins and minerals we do not require much, but we require compulsorily, may required in a small quantities. So let us look into what are the minerals which is required to our body and what is the major function of minerals. So food items containing minerals are also called as protective food. The major functions of vitamins as well as minerals acts as a protective foods. You can observe children the tables, the minerals, sources, functions. So iron is a mineral which is required, and the sources of iron which you are getting from the food is spinach, legumes, jaggery. And what is the major function of iron is essential for the formation of hemoglobin. So next, calcium. So that is also important. The source of calcium is egg, milk, cheese, meat, essential for bones and teeth. So the calcium is very important to have a strong bones and teeth. To absorb the calcium, we need a vitamin D. Phosphorus. The sources of phosphorus are cheese, milk, nuts and ragi. Major function of phosphorus is to keep bones and teeth strong. So these are the sources of phosphorus children. So the last minerals which is required, it is iodine. The sources of iodine are iodized salts, fish, seafood to prevent goiter. Next, in the first previous class, that is the other nutrients, additional nutrients required to our body, that is roughage, or it is also called as dietary fibers. The fibers present in the food we eat is called roughages. Vegetables like cabbage, carrots, spinach, fruit like apple, orange, peach, whole grains and pulses are rich in fibers. And roughages has no nutrient value, but it is essential for our body. We require roughages and water. So roughages has no nutrient value, but still it is required for our body. What is the functions of roughage children? So it assists the process of digestion. So you know the life process, some of the life process which takes place in our body like digestion, respiration, circulation, excretions. This is a major life process which takes place in the body. For the process of digestion, these roughages are very important, and also it helps to get rid of undigested food, and it regulates the bowel movements and helps food to pass down the alimentary canal properly. So if you are not taking a roughages in your diet, so remember children, you may have face a constipation. The water, you know the importance of water generally in the environment. Is it possible for the living organisms to survive without a water? Think children. Yes, as we know that without a food we cannot stay, even without a water impossible for the living things to survive. What is a major function? Why we need water? About 70%, remember children, about 70% of the human body is made up of water, plays an important role in the digestion process. We get water from liquids, we drink milk, juice, tea, coffee, water which is required to our body. Now we will see the major functions of water. So, water is needed to transport nutrients in the body. We are called as multicellular organism because we are not made up of a single cell. We have millions of cells. Each cell requires a energy. That energies have been supplied by water. And also water helps to maintain a constant body temperature. Remember children, we won't change our body temperature according to the environment. Our body temperature remains constant and that is maintained by water. And water also helps to eliminate the waste out of the body in the form of urine and sweat. Our body requires 2 to 3 liters of water every day. Thus, it is essential to drink 6 to 8 glass of water every day children. So, make sure that you will drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day, and water plays an important role in the metabolic activities. Eat healthy, stay healthy. The slogan says what it says children. So, any idea? Yes children. To stay healthy, it is very important to eat healthy food. It is not that no, we should eat whatever we get it, right? So, we should also, you already know what are the constituents, what are the nutrients which is present in the food, what we have to eat, what we should not eat also. So, very important is you have to eat healthy food and to stay healthy. We can eat healthy by taking care of certain things. We should know, right? Certain things you should know, that is nothing but the balanced diet. So, what do you mean by balanced diet? The food items that we during the day are combined called diet. So, whatever the food, morning breakfast, afternoon lunch and the night dinner all together combined called as a diet. To grow well and stay healthy, it is essential to eat food items from all the major food groups in adequate quantities. Very important. What is the meaning of balanced? So, it should, all the nutrients should be balanced in your whatever the food which you are eating. And a diet that contains all the nutrients means carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, water and roughage, proper portion is called as balanced diet. So, make a note of children, what is balanced diet? A diet that contains all the nutrients, water and roughage in proper portion is called as balanced diet. A balanced diet varies with age, sex and the kind of work a person does. Is it true, right? Think why it is varies. The balanced diet varies to the age, to the sex, that is female or a male, and to the kind of work we do, right? Yes children. We will take an example. A growing child and a pregnant woman requires a diet rich in proteins, as proteins helps building a new cell, as proteins are body building foods. A laborer doing a physical work, who is working in a construction field, a laborer doing a physical work requires more carbohydrates as he needed more energy. So, if the child, growing child and pregnant woman, if she take a more carbohydrates, is the child will grow more? No. So, that is why for the balanced diet will varies with age, sex and the kind of work of a person. Let us look at the balanced food. Food items, milk and milk products. What are the major nutrients which is present in the milk? Fat, proteins, minerals, carbohydrates and water. If you take a vegetables and fruits, what are the important food items? It comes all the greeny vegetables and leafy vegetables and all types of fruits which comes under vegetables and fruits. What are the sources which you are finding in the vegetables and fruits? Carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals and water. That is why every day you should have vegetables as well as fruits. And cereals, rice, bread, chapati, which is more rich in carbohydrates. Other than eating a balanced diet, it is important to cook properly so that nutrient present in it are not lost or destroyed in the process. And food should be cooked in just enough water so that the excess water have to throw away, as it contains of vitamins and minerals. Should not heat it more. Correct? So, if you keep eating, what happens? The nutrients will get destroyed. And the vegetables and fruits should not wash after peeling. The skin's nutrients may wash out. Overeating. Some people tend to overeat delicious food items like ice creams, burger, junk food, all this, right? As in excess intake of food containing fats and especially junk foods lead to a condition called as obesity. Food intake of fats is more and there is no physical exercise much. So, what happens? The accumulation of fats will take place, that leads to a condition called as obesity. Obesity is a condition of a body in which the person gain a lot of weight, children, and this obese person become lazy and inactive and suffer from a heart related problems. Say no to become a obese, children. So, from today onwards you should have a balanced diet in adequate quantities and avoid having a junk food. Clear, children? If you become obese, what happens? You will face a lot of heart related problems and also you will lose a concentration. So, say no to become obese. You will be fit by eating a healthy and diet and as well as balanced food. Keep away from yourself by eating a junk food, because junk food contains a more fats and that fats will accumulates in our body and that leads to a obesity. Next we will come to a deficiency diseases. Many people in our country are not able to eat a balanced diet and hence suffer from several diseases, correct? Many people from several diseases. Deficiency diseases are caused due to the lack of some nutrients in the diet. If the deficiency of the nutrients continues for a long time, it results in the diseases. So, whatever the diets which I am telling, if they are not able to get it in a proper adequate quantities, so that leads to a diseases. So, deficiencies leads to a diseases, children. So, now let us discuss one of the deficiencies which plays a major role. So, kwashiorkor. It is a disease caused due to the deficiency of proteins in the diet. So, it is a common in the children between the age of 1 to 5 years. Such children show stunted growth, have a thin limbs, scaly and dry skin, reddish hair and protruding belly. You can see the picture of the deficiency of proteins in the diet. So, kwashiorkor, it is a disease caused due to the deficiency of proteins in your diet. Next, marasmus. It is a disease that occurs due to the deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates in the diet. This generally affects the children below the age of 1 year, and also a child suffering from marasmus become very thin and lean, has dry and wrinkled skin, sunken eyes and has ribs become very prominent, children. You can see the picture of marasmus. It is a deficiency of carbohydrates and proteins in the diet. They will take a food, but that food will not contain the proteins and carbohydrates continuously. So, that is called as marasmus. Next, we will go with the deficiency of vitamins and minerals. The deficiency of vitamins and minerals in the body also result in several diseases, children. Some diseases that occurs due to the deficiency of vitamins and minerals are listed in the table. Vitamin A, the deficiency disorder, the loss of vision or night blindness. So, what is the symptoms if the vitamin A is less in your diet? So, loss of vision will be there, or it is also called as night blindness. So, the symptoms of night blindness: poor vision, loss of vision in the darkness at the night, and sometimes complete loss of vision. Then vitamin B1, deficiency disorder which caused by the deficiency of vitamin B1 is beriberi. So, what are the symptoms? You will see weak muscles and very little energy to work. So, they always get tired and they could not complete their work. And the vitamin C, the deficiency disorder is scurvy. The symptoms of scurvy is bleeding gums, wounds take longer time to heal. So if you have a problem in the wounds and also bleeding gums, so it takes lot of time to recover or to heal. So what is a vitamin D deficiency disorder? It is called as rickets. The bones become soft and it bends. And the vitamin calcium, bone and tooth decay, deficiency of calcium leads to a bone and tooth decay, and symptoms weak bones, tooth decay. So minerals, calcium, bones and tooth decay. So the symptoms are weak bones, tooth decay. Iodine is a minerals which is required, and deficiency of iodine causes a goiter, and the symptoms of goiter are glands in the neck appear swollen, mentally disability in children, and deficiency of iron leads to anemia, and that is the symptom is weakness. These are the deficiencies disorders of vitamins as well as mineral children. Let us summarize this session. So the carbohydrates and the fats are energy giving foods, proteins are body building foods, food items containing vitamins and minerals are called as protective food. So we have studied energy giving food, body building food, and now the vitamins and minerals are called as protective food. Other than the nutrients, the body also need water and refuges. To grow well and stay healthy, the body requires a balanced diet, children. Eating excess of junk fat foods can result in the obesity, and I said no to become obese and stay away from the junk food. Deficiency of nutrients in the body may cause deficiency diseases. Now take some questions as a homework. Give reasons for the following. So roughage should be included in your diet. Why? A growing child requires more protein than an adult. You have to give reason for these two questions. Match the following. So water, carbohydrates, vitamin K, calcium, proteins. So in a column A, I have given water, carbohydrates, vitamin K, calcium and protein. In column B, source of energy, essential for bones, building new cells, eliminates body waste, clotting of blood. So match it with the functions of each. So now it is a time to take the projects. Plan a simple balanced meal and prepare a chart and submit to your teachers. So you know the concept of balanced diet. Prepare your own balanced diet chart and submit to your teacher, children. Make a list of food which can be given to a baby's children under 5 years, which is strong for the growth and health. So you know the functions of each nutrients. So make a list of the food items which is to be given to the children under 5 years. Compare the food eaten by animals and humans and test them. Compare the result obtained and list the food items required by animals. So you have to take a, you have to observe the food which has been eaten by animals, and you know that what you are eating. Compare both the food items and make a list of the food item which is required by animals. Collect the information about the place or the state facing a problems of malnutrition. So we have studied two diseases, deficiency of proteins as well as deficiency of carbohydrates and proteins. So make a list which states is facing this deficiency disorders. Thank you, children. Myself Sudha R. I am working as assistant science teacher in Vidya Mandir Public School, Amruthalli, Bangalore.